Joined right now via Skype by Nichole Wilson. She is the executive director of Autism Moms Are Beautiful, and she's got a music video out right now that you're sure to love called Autism Moms Rock. And she's going to tell us some more about what all these things are and how you can access them. So first of all, Nichole, welcome to Autism Live. Look at how beautiful you are.
Oh, thank you.
It makes sense that you're the executive director of an organization called Autism Moms Are Beautiful. Tell us about this wonderful organization.
Well, I actually came up with the name Autism Moms Are Beautiful a year ago. And I just said, hey, I'm just going to give away free gifts. So I took my own money, about $400, and I just went and purchased gift cards from everywhere. And I just started giving things away every Wednesday. No communication much, just playing around, having fun. And then I noticed how so many autism moms gravitated to it. They were like, wow, you care about us like that. And I started to realize that many of our autism moms, don't get breaks. They don't have time for themselves. So I felt like this would make them, well, not make them, but remind them that you are beautiful. Doesn't matter if you have a child on the spectrum. Sometimes life gets stressful. So I'm just here to remind you with these beautiful gift cards. Take some time for yourself and have a good time.
And I don't want to put any words into your mouth, but tell us about if you want to, tell us about your connection to autism.
Well, I have a daughter, my little girl, her name is Zanai Alin, and she's 10 years old, and she was diagnosed with autism at the age of 3.
Wow. And so you know a lot about being an autism mom. And in fact, you're beautiful. It all makes full sense. So now you have these you have these Wednesdays giveaway. Where do these happen and how can people find out more information about it?
Well, I have a private group set up on Facebook. Autism Moms Are Beautiful with Nichole Wilson. So you can just let everybody know that you are an autism mom. I try to keep it as private as I can because sometimes many autism moms may say some things or they want to make expressions, and I don't want it to be too public. So if you join that group, every Wednesday we're going to talk about various things that go on in your art meetings. And while we're doing that, we even play games. Like this is one of our games that we play, mentally stimulating me, and and we play that game. Something just to kind of lighten the mood, have a good time, and then at the end, I do the giveaway.
The game was just slightly off camera. Can you show
Oh,
us again?
it's called let me get this. That's what it's called. Mentally stimulate me. I'm trying to get
Oh,
this
it's
better.
I've never heard of it before. I love games.
Mentally stimulate me, and they just have these random questions that you ask, and it's no right or wrong answer. It's just really more on how you feel. Like they have questions that involve, hey, if your ex-boyfriend went to jail for you, what would you do? And some moms was like, bye, he's gonna be locked up for 30 years, I don't want to see him again. And some moms like, oh no, I would wait for him. But it's just the kind of a comical moment that we have to kind of lighten the mood
I
with
love
everyone.
this. I love this. And you've got something called Beauty on a Budget, and you're about to do your second annual one. Tell us about that.
We're doing Beauty on a Budget tonight, actually. That's why I wanted to fly out there, but I realized it was kind of all like the same day. So the way we do with Beauty on a Budget is we have our celebrity makeup artist Mark Harvey come out, and he makes up just makes up an autism mom. So we put all their names in a hat, and then we pick a name. Whoever wins gets the full makeover. And then we provide food, drinks, and we're so thankful to the foundation room, which is connected to the House of Blues. They're actually giving us the location to have this tonight
Now,
for the mom.
where are you out of, Nichole? Where is this based out of?
Well, Autism Moms Are Beautiful is based in Pearland, Texas, which is right outside of Houston, Texas.
Because I noticed you said ARD meeting. Because that always sends up the flag to me. That's like we're talking about Texas. For those of us who aren't in Texas,
Uh-huh.
that's what you guys we call those IEP meetings, but for you they're called ARD meetings. And I don't even know what does ARD stand for. Do you know?
It's at admissions. Oh my goodness, it was right on my. Oh, at admission review dismissal. So actually, our meeting is art, but we go over the IEP paperwork is what
Got
we
it.
do. So technically, a lot of moms still say IEP meetings, but it's actually an R meeting. Let's call an R to discuss this IEP
Okay.
paperwork.
Okay. So the IP is just part of it. Okay. Great. So, so if people want to know more about are the tickets sold out for tonight for the Beauty on a Budget?
Well, actually, the Beauty on a Budget event, we have a committee that we just formed.
Uh huh.
So the committee actually pays a membership fee. And so we're going to have the private party from 6 to 8 to thank those moms for donating to our organization to keep it going and everything going. And then the after party is from 8 p.m. to 10. That means all autism moms are invited. And there is no charge. Many of our events we do not charge, but the only one that we really charge for is the award ceremony that we do. We did our first award ceremony honoring autism moms, dads, and someone in the educational field.
You're doing amazing things, and a wonderful benefit. Not only for, I love that you're doing it locally, and so there's that face to face thing happening. But you, as you mentioned, you have this group on Facebook, and you do some Facebook Live things as
Yeah.
well. What's the schedule for that? When can people have an expectation to see you live on Facebook?
Well, we go live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Central Time, and when you win a gift card, it actually doesn't require you to be stationed in Houston. Our first winner was in Canada, so that's why I do that live on Wednesday because we want to make sure autism moms all over that are joining the group don't feel like they can't win a gift.
I love
So,
that you're doing that. Now you've also got a music video.
yes.
Talk about that.
Autism Moms Rock. I actually my stage name in the past was a Bliss Gillespie, so I traveled as a singer and I've published books, I've done plays. But when I realized that my daughter was autistic, my mother was like, I can't handle this. You're gonna have to keep her. I can't do this. So I decided to give it up, but I still was writing. So I just decided one day to just take everything that we go through as autism moms, and I even include dads. It's not just the mom, and I wanted to take all of that and try to put it into one song. So I called my producer Jonathan Samuels of Dark City Productions. I called him and I said, "Look, this is the idea that I have," and he was like, "Wow, so you're going to get back into singing and writing?" I was like, "I don't know. Let's just see." And from that, I came up with Autism Moms Rock, and I sat with him and went over it, and he just loved it. And we started tweaking it, and it took us about maybe a month to get it right. And then I said, okay, let me put it out. But I was a little scared because I was like, I haven't done this in a while, but I really felt like it would be an anthem for autism moms and also to bring awareness.
And it's
So people
awesome.
understand what's
So
really
where do
going.
people need to go to watch it, Nichole?
Well, we have a YouTube channel, Autism Moms Are Beautiful, so we have the videos there. We also have our own Facebook like page, our magazine page, our AMAB magazine, Autism Moms Are Beautiful. We have it on there. It has like over 21,000 views, so we're so happy within 3 week period of this video going viral. So it's all over Facebook. And if you would like to purchase the song just to jam in your car, you can go to Spotify, iTunes. You can pretty much find it anywhere. So
It's out there. And so now has this sent the message to you that you can take everything that you were doing before, performing and writing and doing all these things, and do this now in an arena where you're taking care of autism mom business too?
yes, it's very hard, but because I didn't expect for the organization to get this much attention as it has. So it's a little draining, but because I'm still fighting like every other autism mom every day,
Yeah.
having to set up our meetings to discuss the IEP paperwork. That's never going to change. So I always make sure that even if I have to take off of work, I'm going to make sure to cover everything for my daughter. And the good news is I have written another song for autism moms, and I will be going into the studio in a couple of weeks to record it. So
Awesome. I think you're already doing amazing things, and I think you're going to do some really spectacular things. And is your daughter getting everything that she needs through all this? I think I know the answer to this.
she is, and I am known as the bulldog mom because it's because I actually have worked in the school district for over 20 years. So a lot of my knowledge is because of my history with that. So I pretty much don't have a lot of problems in my art meetings because I know so much and I
Yeah.
kind of know when I'm listening to something and I'm like, no, that doesn't sound right. But in the end, I always make sure I schedule my time right. So I pick my daughter up from daycare, and then from there we will go to the bookstore, which is her favorite place to go. But I make sure that at least an hour or two, maybe every other day, it's just me and her
That's awesome.
having our
I
me time.
I always love what Holly Robinson Pete says. If when you're walking up the walk to your school, if the ladies in the main office aren't sitting there saying, "Uh oh, here she comes," then you're not doing your job. And it sounds like you are doing your job. I
Yeah,
know.
and also with autism moms are beautiful. We also allow people to other autism moms to email us if they have questions because we do know that there's so much money being made from this, and which is not a bad thing because we need advocates, but there are just a lot of parents who can't afford it. So what we
Yep.
try to do is open it up where autism moms they have a question. I definitely will answer it at no charge. It's the same when we have our board. We have other members on our board that also will answer questions if autism moms have questions. So it's more than just, hey, let's make you happy, let's make you smile. We do receive phone calls from various autism moms that could be crying, could be sad. Even though we're not doctors, we do ask, hey, are you feeling a certain way? Because if you are, let's see if we can find someone in your area to show up. And I've even done that. I've gone to various autism moms' homes to sit with their children so they can have some time to themselves. So it's more than just, the gift cards. We really want to show our autism moms love and really understand where they're coming from.
Bless you. Are you getting that too, though, Nichole?
Yes, it's so funny because when I when I first started getting into the autism game, as you can say, with my daughter, I always relied on this autism mom. Her name is Jean Pembroke because she's actually an advocate herself, and she's really a great person to go to. So from that, I talked to her about it, and she even mentioned, what kind of help are you getting? So I have to give a big shout out to my parents because my parents have been there for me so strong because I go through periods where my daughter just doesn't sleep. And so my parents want me to catch up on my sleep. So they have agreed to get her at least twice a week for me.
That's
And
awesome.
I'm also dating. I'm in a serious relationship with a wonderful man. And so we have our time as well too. So I do have someone to help me, which is my parents, and they always help me whenever I need it.
Good for
Whenever.
you, Nichole. I'm so glad for
Yes.
you. And what an inspiration you are. You're doing really good work. I really want to encourage everybody to go. What's the name of the Facebook page? Is Autism Moms Are Beautiful?
Yes, it's Autism Moms Are Beautiful with Nichole Wilson. That's the private page. Our like page is AMAB, which most people say AMAB magazine, and then you'll see Autism Moms Are Beautiful as well connected to that.
Okay.
That's our like page, and we're going to go live for the first time tonight. I've never gone live on a magazine page, so I'm going to go live tonight so we can kind of see our response to that. And then we have a YouTube channel, Autism Moms Are Beautiful, and our website is www.amabeautiful.org. I just couldn't put Autism Moms Are Beautiful. I just thought it was too long.
I know. I know. That happens. But want to encourage people, check all those things out, but you've got to go watch the video, Autism Moms Rock. Support this wonderful mom, and you will feel better about yourself as you do that. So,
Yes, also, I forgot to mention that we do have our own magazine, which is called AMAB Magazine. And what we do is we interview autism moms who have been through the same things as other moms, but they've also have great careers. So we want to encourage autism moms that we understand, we know it's stressful, but we want to also encourage you to not ever give up on your dreams. So you can find this magazine at www.issuu.com/autism moms are beautiful, and we do the magazine quarterly. So if you're interested as an autism mom, you can just reach out to me at autismmomsarebbeautiful@gmail.com. We have different cover models, and we actually, as a love for you autism moms, what we do is We make sure that you have a complete makeover. We will provide you with a t-shirt, Autism Moms Are Beautiful, and you will have a beautiful photo shoot, and you will get to keep your photos as we're using them for the magazine.
I love that. Say the website again to go to buy the magazine, but say it a little bit slower for us.
Sure. It's www.issuu.com/autism moms are beautiful. Or if you just go to our website at www.amabeautiful.org, it's on there as well. The link is on there.
Spectacular. Thank you so much, Nichole, for all the
Thank
good
you.
work that you're doing and for being with us this morning.
Thank you.
You
Great
take
meeting you.
care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Bye bye.
What an inspiration. What a lovely job she's doing.